Hey, how's it going everyone? KayneHunterTaker here and welcome back to another unboxing. Have a few Star Wars figures to unbox today. I'm just in the Star Wars mood. We've had May the 4th come and go, even though it's the 18th today. I'm a little bit late unboxing these figures, and also got the Mandalorian Grogu movie coming out in a few days here in Australia, and yeah, just thought I'd have a browse for some figures. You know, what do I need for my collection? And yeah, the first one we have the legendary Katarn. I'm bummed out we haven't got Jan Ors. I hope at some point we get a figure of her, because yeah, those are, hang on, reword that. Yeah, my favourite Jedi in Star Wars history, but yeah, the two characters, Kyle and Jan, are some of my favourites, and I do hope at some point, you know, we might see them in, you know, a movie or a show, but unfortunately, they kind of took his can I put it there? Oh, perfect, there we are. They took his story, because the big thing with Star Wars Dark Forces and Carl and Jan is they got the Death Star plans to Princess Leia and the Rebels, and also the what are the troopers? The Dark Troopers, Death Troopers. You know, the robot Stormtroopers. You know, they were a big key thing for Carl Katarn in Dark Forces. So I don't even know how they would bring him in again, sadly. But you know, he lives on. Some great video games. I absolutely loved Jedi Knight 2 and Jedi Academy, one of my favourite Star Wars games of all time, and maybe someday we will see Kyle Katarn return. And hopefully get a Jan figure. It's a crime that they didn't do a double pack with Kyle and Jan. I'll tell you what, I'll go through all the figures I've picked up and then I'll open them. Up next, Jango Fett. So now I've got Jango with my Boba Fett figure, and yeah, met the actor who played Jango last year at Supernova, and yeah, he was really cool, really down to earth. Next, bounty hunter Asajj Ventress, which I really liked the few episodes where she was the, you know, the bounty hunter version of herself, just especially with Boba Fett and his crew, you know, getting on his nerves, and then if I remember, I think she set him up at the end, leaving him on the train and taking the bounty for herself, if I can remember. I really want to get her, just her Sith outfit, you know, where she first appeared, and I will say I really like her story and arc. Just goes from being the apprentice of Count Dooku, and then he ends up, you know, cutting her out and wants her dead, and then she gets all, you know, how dare you, now I'm gonna kill you, and then she has a bit of a redemption arc, if I remember. I never got around to watching the Bad Batch, but I think she tags along with them, you know, becoming a, you know, a hero. And yeah, I think you know, she's, how do I put it, like Zuko from Avatar. It's like she starts off like as the villain, and then as she goes on, she realizes, oh yeah, nah, this isn't cool. I'm gonna get away from all this and just do me. Last but certainly not least, Barriss Offee from Attack of the Clones. And even though she only appeared in the movie for like, I think it was like 2 minutes, and I don't even think she had a speaking role, but as a kid, when I first watched the movie, God, back in, I think it was 2002 it released, and it was probably a few months after. I didn't, you know, me and Lou didn't get to see it in the cinema. It was, you know, harded out on DVD a few months later, and yeah, when I just seen her in the scene with all the other Jedis talking to, oh, was it, I can't remember who they were talking to, Yoda? But she was standing in the back. Well, not in the back where, hang on, I'll put the figure down. I'll put her in the middle because we're going to be talking a bit about her. But seeing her there, and I really gravitate towards her. I thought, who is that? What is she all about? And, you know, what kind of a Jedi is she? And all that. And I got really confused with the Clone Wars show, because when she was in the episodes with Ahsoka and all that, I didn't realise that was her, and I got so confused because I was thinking, you know, where's her? Like, where is she in the show? And then I realised, and yeah, I really love Barriss. She's one of my favourite characters. You know, she's kind, she's sweet. Don't like how she become a big bad guy. I was like, oh my god, what? It's not fair. She was so sweet, and yeah, just with the movie, I really just, I thought, if I'm going to pick a Jedi, I'm picking you on my team. And as a kid, I just thought she was really pretty. I liked the tattoos under her eyes, and, you know, the robes and the hood. Yeah, she looks really nice. So we'll open you first. Cause you're a sweetie. I think the first episode she was in the show, the worm episode, that was infecting the clones. God, give me nightmares. I crashed out hard when it turned out she was the one who set up Ahsoka. I was like, no, why'd it have to be her? It's not fair.
Barriss? Is that true?
Tell them the truth.
I did it.
What?
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
She was so nice. Got your lightsaber. There we are. Gorgeous. Got your robe and everything. Does the hood come off? It does. No. Oh, I better not. I don't want to wreck it. And I read up, the actress who plays her is from Australia, so maybe she'll come to Supernova one year. I'll definitely get an autograph and a picture. Oh. I'm not going to be able to balance you, am I? Just look at them boots. She's styling. Help out, Ventress. There we are. And then we'll do Asajj Ventress, the bounty hunter. So I did stop the unboxing figures, but now that, I'm settled into the new house, got a nice little, setup now to record, and I'm not cramped at a little desk. I'm going to get back into the unboxing the figures. Yeah, we got the helmet, and the dual lightsabers. I'll tell you what, the cartoon, when did that release? 2003? I don't think many episodes were released if I remember, but God, the battle between her and Anakin, there was no music. It was just them two staring each other down, and lightsabers, and it was just a really well done scene. She looked absolutely terrifying, like, jeez. And there she is, ready to claim some loot. My bounty. I do like one scene, she was teaming up with Obi-Wan fighting Darth Maul and... I forgot his brother's name, and it's like she was trying to get Obi-Wan to do something, I'm not going to run, and then Obi-Wan made a crack, and then she's just like, funny, like, wow, nice joke. How about we get back to fighting so we don't die? It was something like, we can't run, and that was the one thing she always did when she was losing, she'd run.
We're outmatched.
You want to run?
I learned from watching you.
Funny.
There she is with mask and two lightsabers. Alright, you can stand, cool. You know what I need to start doing? Like buying some stands just for the video so I can keep them balanced. And then Jango Fett. I nearly bought a figure to get the actor to sign last year, but thought I'd do some cards instead. Just something about getting, cards signed and then keep for my collection. I don't know what to get signed this year because we've got a few people coming to Supernova. We've got Simon Pegg, Christopher Lloyd, C-3PO Anthony Daniels. Just thinking on the top of my head. I've also got the voice of Ash Ketchum. She's going to be there. One of the people from Mythbusters. There's a few other people. We've got a few Back to the Future crew coming this year. Still buzzing about Brendan Wayne, getting him to sign the Mando helmet. He was really chill. If you ever get the chance to meet him, he goes to a convention, go up to him and he's really down to earth. Because I got caught off guard because I was getting the Mando helmet signed. And I'm one of those people, I don't want to be holding slabs up, how's it going? You know, thank you for coming, autograph. I always get caught off guard when some of the celebs actually ask a question, and because I'm already prepared to, you know, be gone and hurry up, you know, don't want to hold up and bother them. Brandon asked, "Oh, what would you like me to sign on the helmet?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. What do you think?" And he started like naming down the quotes, and yeah, he said, "How about this one?" And it's the scene where man's like, "The kid comes with me," and I'm like, "Do that one." And yeah, and we had a really good chat. Even though there was a line, he spoke to everyone, and he was really awesome. So yeah, go meet him if you can. Sorry, I trailed off there, but yeah, he was just really cool. Even you know, I forget his name. Yeah, Jango Fett. He was really cool. So we got helmet. Come on. Still on. There we go. And he gets the jetpack that ultimately costs him his life. Dual pistols. And the man himself. Shame they knocked him off so quick. Well, not so quick because it was sort of the end of the movie, but yeah, it would have been cool if he showed up in episode 3. There's Jango effing Fett. And last one. Katarn, and he's got the cool lightsaber that they've been doing lately, so it looks like, you know, wing, wing,
Wing, wing, wing. That's not how you ring. God, you.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Still need to do a playthrough of Jedi Knight 2. Done Dark Forces, Jedi Academy, which I really want to do another run of that. I love that game, so it's in my top 10 games of all time. Man, I liked Jedi Fallen Order, but I'm gonna be one of those people. I've got a lightsaber.
Fucking here we go.
Why does it take 10 hits to down a stormtrooper? And no, it's not because I suck at the game. I mean, alright, the, you know, Jedi Knight and all that. Sometimes you slash a enemy and, you know, be like, oh, you know, stun them, but most times it's a kill shot. Every time. And the best part is putting the mod on dismemberment. Oh, jeez.
Who did that?
It's like, on my arm, on my head. Check out the lightsaber. Tell you what I might focus on collecting for, because I got most of the original crew. Actually, I think I got all the... I mean, I'm not going for a complete set of everything. You know, I know the Black series, and then you got the Hasbro series, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, basically there's 2 sets of figures that get released, but I might try and get the Attack of the Clone, or the prequel crew. You know, all the Jedi, you know, like Mace. You know, I got, I forget all the other Jedi now. Oh, I got Barriss, so that one's done. I just like her name. I'm sure someone was just thinking of coffee. Yeah, Barriss, Barrister, Coffee, Offee. Katarn, at your service. Is that a thing, the introduction to meeting him in Jedi Academy? Awesome. I was really surprised seeing the figure. I was like, Katarn, yes! They're finally acknowledging him. Just sucks, because Rogue One was really good. I really enjoyed it. But now, you know, they stole Carl's thunder. And it's one of my favourite ships, you know, the Hawk. I liked using that one when me, Luke and Dad would play in the X-Wing tabletop game. As soon as I seen that and get Carl and Jan cards, I was like, yes! There we are, he's ready to go. And we'll just be careful not to break the lightsabers. I've done that with the Return of the Jedi Luke. It got damaged when I was moving. There we go. Actually managed to get Barriss to stand. It was because she has boots, like high heel boots. It's like kept leaning her forward, and I think I've managed to get in position right. So now she's able to stand. Brilliant. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching, and I will see you later.